Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
We get the low end haze there.
That was
the
a
bass
Britland-
player.
that was
I
a
don't think you
Britland
tell,
haze.
see?
Britland Hayes. All right, this is Asinine Radio. This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artists, and we listen to all of their records. We rank them from worst to best, and we try to have a good time doing it. We also do our 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge. It's where we connect the band of the week to our boy Tom DeLonge, and we round it out with our top 10 songs from whatever band we're doing. And we are doing Death from Above 1979, or the 1975s, as some people like to think of them. So, yeah, when we also have friend of the pod, Skip, here. We talk about Skip all the time on the podcast, and he is here live from merry old England, coming straight from Birmingham, England.
Oh,
And here he is. Here he
triangulation.
is. Skip.
Britland, Birmingham. Hi. It's
Long time
It
ago.
was, Nirvana's Bleach was the last one we did.
Was the
which
last
is
one we
maybe
did. That
2
was
years ago.
Yeah, just about. But you've been listening since 2019, I believe. So long time.
First episode was when you guys did the Volta, and it was when you did Bedlam, which is a long lost episode.
I believe
by
it
this
was. Yeah, I believe that was 2019. But anyway, there you go. So yeah, we have Skip on here, and really the reason why we're doing Death from Above is because Skip loves this band, and he's wanted us to do this band for a long time, and finally we're doing it. Many moons.
Well, we were
So he's
supposed
here
to
to
do
do
it
it.
for the 20th anniversary of Album of the Week, which was 2024. But that's a lot of it's on me. I'm a busy man.
You also had a young kid, like a baby at the time.
I decided to have a
Just
child, which
spouting
rather
out
fucked
like
it
all
up.
of his
Yeah.
personal details, his location, his life. Just give him his fucking social or something. Do you guys have social security numbers
You
over
can
there?
find me at 0121. Yeah.
But like, do you guys have social security numbers?
We have national insurance numbers, which is the same,
Oh.
Essentially the same.
but different. Yeah. You're not
Okay,
having
cool.
mine. It's mine.
Probably worse somehow.
I know yours.
We're gonna also be drinking some local, hyper local beers to us today, or at least I think Jeff is. I know Skip and I are. So, what are you drinking today, Skip? Since you're our guest.
Oh, thank you. So I'm drinking. This is from Glass House Brewery, not to be confused with Glass House in California, a great venue.
The best
but
venue.
likewise,
Best.
the
One of the
this
best.
is likewise. This is probably the best brewery in Birmingham. So this is super hyper local. This is brewed down the road from me. Set up by a guy named Josh, whose grandparents, have owned a corner shop in the area for 65 years. Just got a letter from the
nice.
Prime Minister. Yeah, crazy. So this is an IPL, India Pale Lager, my favourite beer style, which Tyler has told me does happen. It's easy drinking.
It's not very
hoppy,
common
it's fun.
over here, though.
No, it's not that common over here. It's super drinking, easy fun, and I've
it
also
grips.
for you bitches you like to get a little bit stronger. Here's a 7% bad boy from London
Oh my
or
god!
Not bad.
London, if you prefer,
Not bad.
just to kick it up a notch. We've got a
Is
few
that a
tinnies.
stout?
No, this is
7%?
this is an IPA, classic IPA.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Citra and Vic Secret, so some easy drinking hops, and then we also have more super hyper local Glass House from the Dragonflies. There we go. Carry on. Over to you, Jeff.
You're doing some of my work for me. I like it.
See,
I
this
like
is
it.
why the British just can't be funny, because your language is just it's so eloquent that it just always comes off pretentious. Like,
We segue,
carry
man.
on over
we
to you.
segue
It's
like
just-
no other race.
Absolutely.
We look like
And,
this,
absolutely.
but we are charming.
Absolutely. I'm not going to even take that away from you. You are. So yeah, you have a nice IPA at 7 point. Who cares? This one's 8%. Obviously, it's
Oh,
more
Pliny, man. Or Pliny,
potent
as
than
I would
yours.
say. Pliny.
Instead of just a normal IPA, this is a triple IPA. So we get the just one up.
I don't think it's a triple, is
way,
it?
shape and form. It's a triple.
I think it's a double.
I
I think
it's
Pliny is a double.
You want to bet?
I'm gonna
You want a slap bet. You
I
want
don't
a
want
slap
to do.
bet?
No, I don't want to do a slap bet.
I think it's a
Let's get
triple.
my
You can
pods
look
out,
that up
guys,
while I
and
finish here.
Yeah, yeah.
Slam it down.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've
it's Pliny.
never had this on.
As a man who studied Latin, it's Pliny. Just to
No,
pronounce
that's
it
Pliny.
correctly.
This is not the
Okay.
same guy though. This is a different person.
I didn't see Vesuvius erupt. I just made a beer.
Exactly. So yeah, Pliny. That's what I have. We've never had it in the pod before. This is the first time.
Never had it before.
One sip. Everybody knows the rules. But that's what I got. This is actually
tinky and
Tyler's.
drinky.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
drinking
that was the
Tyler's
one I
beer.
left.
Tyler brought it over to
Oh,
drink while he was over here, and he left it. So this is his.
I did leave it, yeah, unfortunately. So you were stealing my beer.
You're
So
drinking
yes,
a
it is
hard
a double
seltzer.
IPA. It is a double IPA, Jeff. I just
You're
checked.
wrong. It's a triple. It's a quadruple.
I'm right. It says double IPA.
It's a
right there, double
pentangle.
IPA.
It's a pentangle IPA.
I can tell AI to fucking forge anything that's like
It's
you
a
did. so I
dodecagon
don't believe it.
IPA.
It says it right here. It says it on the Pliny website.
That's
Yes,
the
I'm
wrong
21.
website. It's Russian
God
River. It's
damn
on the
it.
Pliny website. Got him. Nice try. Carry on. Over to you, Tyler.
It's 8%. Yeah, that's strong. That's a strong bitch right there.
Yeah, if you're a bitch.
Well, okay, you are. So I got something
Got him.
super hyper local. This is right down the street from my house as well. I've had this on the pod before. Slap and Tickle from Brewery X.
Oh,
Slap
nice.
and tickle.
Slap
Brewery
and
X,
tickle.
baby.
It's
Dr.
it's
X.
kind of my go-to.
Action man.
Kind of my go-to. This is a pint, 3.2 or 1 pint plus 3.2 fluid ounces. So that's 20 ounces, right? I think something like that.
So is that an
19
English
ounces.
pint? 568 mil.
Well, it doesn't say milliliters. It just says 1 pint, 3.2 fluid ounces. So a pint here is 16 ounces, right, Jeff?
The pint
Right.
for you guys is 500 mil, isn't it? You don't do an actual metric
I-
pint. Is an imperial
I think
pint
it's
is 568 mil.
I would say it's like 16 ounces ish.
Yeah. So I think this
US
is like
pint.
19 or 20 ounces.
It's a big-ish
Whatever
can.
that is. Yeah, it's a big-ish can. There you go. So this is a West Coast IPA,
I've seen
6.7 ABV on this bad boy. And then as my backies, my backup beers, Coors Lights. Tapping the Rockies.
Light.
Today.
Cold Rocky there, dude.
Bloody
Tapping the
hell.
Rockies, baby.
It's jolly good.
Jolly
So-
good.
That's what we're doing.
Oh,
We're just gonna be
blimey.
drinking, talking about DFA, and just trying to have a good time. So let's get into our 6 Degrees with Tom DeLonge. This is where we connect the band of the week to our boy Tom DeLonge and Blink. So I know Jeff didn't do his homework because what's new, right?
How do you know I didn't do it?
Because I saw your face when I brought it up earlier, so I know you didn't do
Yeah.
it.
Are you doing your homework, Jeff?
No, I did not do
No.
my homework.
Okay,
He-
so
he never
I'm going
does.
to take charge here and say here's the order before we get it wrong.
This is a
Normally,
good idea.
from going forward, it will be Jeff, as he always goes first. Skip is
From
the
the
Bretland
best.
sandwich in the middle, a little bit of like, shall we call it tongue meat, boys and girls? It's from England. And then rounding it all out is our boy Tyler, the man, the myth, the host. So there we go. But since Jeff did not do his homework, I will start. I did both band members.
Okay, I only did
In
one
fact-
band member.
I actually did a treble for the band. So I'm going to start with Sebastian, as he is the not the least interesting band member at all. He's the lead singer and songwriter and drummer.
I mean, are
but-
either of these guys really that interesting?
Oh.
Oh! Just kidding. Go. Continue.
Yeah, we're going to start with Sebastian because they've got it's a slightly shorter one for him. So Sebastian did a solo record, Sebastian and the Mountains, that was signed to Saddle Creek Records. Current roster on Saddle Creek Records would be Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes, of course, has
Oh.
John Theodore, the man, the myth, as a touring musician. John Theodore played in a very little-known band known as the Mars Volta. The Mars Volta had some guy called Omar Rodriguez Lopez in it. He did a little
Lopez Ayala.
record with Travis Barker. Which has never yet been released, but apparently existed with the Ante masks. And Travis plays in some gang called Boxcar that apparently Tom DeLonge has listened to. There you go, Sebastian.
There you go. Easy
I'm
peasy.
going to hand it to Tyler for the middle one.
Okay. So here we go.
I think
So
John Theodore and Bright Eyes is wild.
I know, right?
I know, it's
I
crazy,
think he
isn't
only
it? That's
toured with
wild.
them, right? I don't think he
yeah,
played on the
he's
record.
just
It
toured.
was only a tour.
But he must be he must be like,
Like what what the fuck is this?
The most boring music ever.
Get me out of here.
he's just going to have a little. Conan's
That's
got.
wild.
Yeah.
All right. So we start with Jesse Keeler, the
Yeah, we did.
bass player, and he was in another band called Mastercraft.
He was.
They put out an album called
is.
Fist of God.
Yeah.
On this album, Ghostface Killah is on one of the tracks. Ghostface is also in Wu-Tang Clan with RZA. RZA was on Travis Barker's solo record. Travis Barker to Boxcar Racer to Tom DeLonge. There you go. Easy peasy.
Nice.
All done.
Good
And
job,
I'm so
boys.
glad,
You guys
'cause you've
did
gone
something.
you've gone a different Jesse route to me, so that's really
Yeah,
cool. Because I was
there
like,
we go.
ooh. So for me, Jesse F. Keeler was indeed in what is Mastercraft. He remixed the track "Woman" by a band called Wolf Mother. This one gets interesting. So the debut album of Wolf Mother featuring the track "Woman" was produced by a little man called Dave Sardi, who is he's basically a bit like Beinhorn, our little boy Beinhorn. As in, no one really knows his name, but he's done a lot. In fact, he's worked with a lot of the same artists as Michael Beinhorn. So Dave Sardi produced Hollywood in the Shadow of the Valley of Death by our boy Brian, a.k.a. Marilyn Manson, and Twiggy, who happened to join a band called Nine Inch Nails, who happened to have Elon Rubin, who happened to have produced work with Tom DeLonge. He also produced Mania by Fall Out Boy, who happened to have made a song with Pete Wentz and Mark Hoppus, which was terrible, for the Alice in Wonderland soundtrack.
Awful song.
No, it's a
Awful
good
He
song.
also produced One Hot Minute by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So you see the Beinhorn here,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that.
which has
just
obviously
copying
Flea to basically. But he's an even lesser known producer who's done exactly the same amount of like shit. But he's done, Flea to Volta or Anti-Mask, whichever way you prefer. He also mixed Daisy by Brand New, who of course
such a
toured
good
with
record.
Blink in 2004. So like this guy's CV is actually pretty, like, he is literally like a Beinhorn plus, as in Beinhorn, but even lesser known. But his work is, so there we go.
Top
Jesse and Sebastian, all back to Tom DeLonge. There's several ways for Jesse. And I mean, another cheap one. He was supposed to play bass on Era Vulgaris.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
So he
wasn't
joined.
gonna-
He like actually joined Queens.
Well, he wasn't going to join Queens. He was just going to record. He was
okay.
tapped to be like I think basically Josh, because the last tour before they broke up was with Nine Inch Nails and Queens.
Oh, yeah,
so I
that's
think
right.
Josh
Yeah, and
just
Queens,
got
that's
really
right.
overexcited and was like, "Oh, you're out of a job. Come and join my
And
fucking
then-
band."
And then when you start listening to their records, you're like, oh, I hear a shit ton of Queens of the Stone Age all over their songs.
Well, we'll talk about
Yeah,
the Stone
so
Rock
much-
influence. Yeah. But there we go. That's our
Definitely.
6 degrees. Jeff, I did your
Perfect.
homework for you.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get into the album rankings. We're gonna go. So we did their 4 records plus their first EPs, so 5 altogether. We're gonna go in the order of Jeff, Skip, then myself, and give our biggest banger and stinker from each of them. So, what is the worst Death from Above 1979's? What's their worst record? Go.
Physical World.
Physical World.
Physical World. Their
Correct answer.
second record. It's kind of funny because they don't have a bad record. Like the Deftones have all bad records except for like one. They don't have a bad record. They have records that I don't like as much, and this is just one that I just didn't like. You don't get a dud until white is red. Kind of racist, but even still, it's still a solid like indie rock song. But those first like fucking 5 tracks, dude, are just wild and energetic and just perfect and very much in line with their debut. But then you get kind of like a pretty lackluster indie rock record, and that's going to define the rest of their career after their first record. Unfortunately, I don't blame them for putting this out in 2014 because it's still better than most indie rock albums that came out in this era. And also, like, how do you follow up your historic debut 10 years later?
Yeah, that's tough. That's really tough.
Whatever. But musically, I think it's still pretty good. Like, these guys are watching the doc today. They put a lot of effort into it. They're playing a lot better than they ever have. Their songs make more sense than they ever had.
Yeah.
But I think with that, it just becomes kind of boring. I hate to say,
That's
For
fine.
me,
but
Like-
it's still solid. It's still a cool record.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
banger, Physical World, the title track. Dude, this is an incredible song. Dope ender. They do good enders.
Yeah.
Wild in every way. The way it slows down in like that middle section to let the riffs just come through and just gets all fucking heavy and chuggy and Sabbathy. Dude, incredible. Worst song, White is Red. I don't like this song. This is not a good song. That's
Good.
That's all I got.
Good. Okay. So what do you got, Skip?
Sweet.
What's the worst record for you?
Worst record is Jeff, if correct. It's the Physical World, and I think he's kind of getting about to it. I'm gonna try and maybe nail it on a little bit more. It's their least confident record. Simple as, like, it's a good record. Like, in fact, there it is.
Oh, he's got him.
Wow,
That's
look
a
at
hype
that.
sticker too.
OG
With the
pressing,
hype
and
sticker.
in fact, it has not only the OG hype sticker. These are the OG stickers. Every song has a sticker.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
I just
Yeah.
like that.
It also came with a T-shirt, which sadly is long gone because I am not 8 stone nothing anymore, and I got rid of it because I got fat. But yeah.
Like, you weigh like 100 fucking
I know,
10
you're
pounds.
so
But
skinny.
if you look, like, you can see as well, like, it's a double. So like this is under. If I'll pull it out, this is like, it's a double layer. So underneath. the
Oh, you can
base
see
one,
kind of like the two.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Okay.
The die cut. Die cut.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's what
it's
it's
the,
called.
yeah, it's the same iconic artwork as the original album.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's a good record, but it's kind of it feels unconfident. It's going, oh shit, we need to write a DFA record. Let's just redo the debut, but with a producer. Like, to the point where, like, you know, Gemini, that's my worst song. Tyler, I know you're going to get upset. I've seen your top 10. But it's like, oh, can we do that? Can we do that? Like, where, you know, literally the amp feedback noise again, where we turn the wah pedal on. Like, we repeat ourselves. You know, it's like, let's do the pick scrape for Romantic Rights again, because that's the DFA sound, so we have to do it. And it's just sort of, it feels, I think it's an album that had to happen. You know, they hated each other so much. They were tentative. They're like, they did the reunion tour in 2011. I was there. And then they were like, can we actually write? So let's write deliberately Death from Above songs rather than let's write songs. So it kind of needed to happen. Bless you, my friend. So it's not exactly forced, but it does get a little repetitive. It goes verse, chorus, verse. Jesse does a or bridge. You know, it's one of those three bridges on every single song, and it lacks the experimentation of later work. My biggest banger is Government Trash, but I do want to shout out Physical World, the title song. It has that Sabbath thing, exactly as Jeff said. And I also want to shout out the woo song, Trainwreck. But Jess's kid apparently called it the woo song because, like, he would go woo on it. But, like, yeah, Government Trash, to me, it's really heavy. It's like, doesn't really follow that verse, chorus, verse structure. It just kind of goes riff, vocal, riff, vocal, different riff, vocal, and it has like the great vocal, you know, nothing is free, call the police, they dress to kill, I dress to die, and like Sebastian's committal to that whiny vocal, even as a man in his 40s, I fucking love it. I think that's so, he's so committed, and it's so great. Like, and then the cringiest vocal, like, the only reason it's not my worst track, like, because Gemini is repetitive of the debut, but otherwise it is always on, because if we brought Kurt back to, it's so cringe. I'm sorry, Sebastian, I love you.
I mean,
but like, name
some of
checking
this is
Kurt
kinda
Cobain
cringe.
in a song is so fucking cringe. I just it's a skipper. But it's a shame because Crystal Ball, the next track, is so good. The lyrics are much better, you know. When the house wins, everybody else wins. I'm like, yeah, man. Like, but yeah, it's an album that I think needed to happen as of them, but maybe they shouldn't have released it. They should have written some songs and gone, oh, good, we can write next record. Because I think if the next record had been released as the follow-up, boom, huge. So yeah, Physical World, worst album. It's not bad.
Good.
I've still got it on vinyl, original pressing.
So you have everything on vinyl. That's fun. That's
almost
fun.
everything.
That's
Not the EP.
Oh, not the EP. Okay. Oh, that's right, because you didn't want to pay for it because it was pricey.
As people can tell when they listen, they can see who likes this band the most.
It's Jeff.
Right? It is, yeah, or Tyler. It could be Tyler, but they don't know.
You never know.
Definitely.
You never know. Never know. So my number 5, my least favorite from this band. This is the only record that I did not like. I listened to it twice. I just cannot get into it. Is for Lovers.
Yeah.
I don't like this. This is their 4th record from 2021. This is their electronic record, really, like electronic for the most part. All I hear is Muse, which is funny because, Skip, you pretend to hate Muse, and literally it's all over this fucking album. There's Muse all over it. This is the most alt-rock radio sounding record they've ever put out, and I think it's boring, and I think it's bland. I think it's boring and bland, and it got a shit ton of positive reviews, and honestly, I could see why, because it's so safe sounding. It just sounds like every other band that's kind of doing this style of music. There's nothing like fun or exciting like on the first few, or like on the first 3 records, I should say.
Okay.
This is just, I think it's just boring. I just think it's a straight up boring and bland record. Although the song "Free Animal," that's a really cool song, and that almost made my top 10. It was probably my number 11, and it almost broke the top 10. But I don't think there's anything like overtly bad about this record. Right. So like, or song. There's no overtly bad song on this, so I have no stinker on it. But I just think it's just boring, just straight up. I think the song was boring. So Is for Lovers. I would never go back to this, so I don't really care about it. So, what do you got for number 4, Jeff? Go.
Is for Lovers. I agree for the most part. I think the first half and the second half of this record they sound so different, and I think it's kind of weird. So when you get to the end, you're like, how the fuck do we end up here? Because it's not like this gradual progression to it. It's just these are 2 completely different EPs that are now put together in one record. That's kind of what I heard. I do agree. I think this is boring, but this sounds good, man. Like this is like their best sounding record. Like everything here is just fucking perfect. And bring up the doc because I watched it today. I think you watched it today too. But
I did.
It's funny when Jesse was talking about how they wanted to redo some of their songs because you could hear them in the recordings, like put instruments down mid recording because
that's kind
they
of
don't want to
the charm
stop.
of it. That's kind of
that is the charm of it. So, but like that's still you can't recreate that anymore. That's something that's already been gone. So if they did it here, it'd be like the Travis Barker and Cynical thing. It'd be stupid and goofy, right? Everybody would fucking hate it. But this I don't know. This record sounds incredible. They are really, really tight. Singing's a lot better, and it makes sense because again in the doc he took singing lessons for that one brief little period or however long he did it
before the second record.
I was like, yeah, you are singing a lot better. Every record that you progress and you become a better singer. But overall, this is whatever, man. It really is kind of boring. And I don't want to shit on this band too much because. Like they're not that bad.
No, they're not. They're
the
really
records
not.
aren't that bad. Like this is still something I would much rather prefer to listen to than any fucking indie rock band that has come out in the past 10 years.
I would,
Absolutely.
and I would also rather listen to this band than like the Strokes or anything like that.
Oh,
like this band's way better than the Strokes. This band's way better than the Strokes.
Hold on,
get the fuck out of here.
It's funny too because this record is and some of their later stuff too. It's like that's what bands do. Is like fuck, man, I don't know what to do. We're not as crazy as we used to be. We got families now. Let's just try and sound like the Strokes, and that's like the template for what indie rock kind of is. Let's try and sound like the Strokes.
Now? Do you know what I mean? Like they've got so many records that are a bit shit.
Yeah, that's true. Most of their records are not good.
But you can't fuck with Is This It, dude. Like we're talking like that.
It's Just It and then Room on Fire is a copy of Is This It. So there's 2 records you can't fuck with, man.
You cannot fuck with it. Every indie band wants to sound like Is This It. They try their damnness to sound like Is This It, and they just don't.
Not a very high bar, and it's not a very high bar.
Get the fuck out of here! It's not a high bar.
It's not the highest bar, and
it's the highest bar.
It's not the high. Get the fuck out of here. They're just so boring. It's such a boring band.
I don't know why.
See, even Skip knows too. He agrees. Thank you, Skip. Appreciate it.
So sad.
Skip loves us.
So, Skip, what do you got for number 4?
Number 4. So, this is the one I don't have on vinyl, and I'm an idiot. I literally was talking to Sebastian, and I just wouldn't pay the shipping because it's 13 minutes of music. It's Heads Up, the EP, the debut EP, the start of the iconic elephant artwork. It's fucking great, to be honest. It really is. But it is only 13 minutes, and it is probably the most one-dimensional of their releases. It's very confident, which is why I've placed it above the Physical World. Biggest banger is Dead Womb. We're looking for wives so tired of sluts coming to us in the clubs with the cocaine. What a great chorus. Like, you can't fuck with that, man. Like, it's just so blasé, so confident, so, like, over the... Like, they're not even signed, you know? It's just, like... Yeah. So, like, fuck you, groupies. Recorded on a little Squire jazz bass, like, trying to make space. It's all very splashy. You know, anytime it goes big, Sebastian's just going... splashy cymbals, you know, hitting that fucking ride really hard to fill up space. All the songs are really charming. There's like, it is lo-fi, it's charming, there's an energy to it. It's 13 minutes, like, in and out. Like, you know, you can have a slower wank, to be completely honest. Like, I love the fact that Britland humour. I love the fact that Do It Live has, like, it's obviously the most processed song. There's, you get a blum 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 blah 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 blah, like, and it has that really ridiculous fake crowd noise of that.
That's fun though.
Yeah, it's, and with the lyrical content, is it Do It Live or is it Do It Live? I'm not sure. Like, and I think that's that Canadian sense of humour.
Do they have sense of humour? I don't know.
Of course they do. Have you met, like, yes.
I take it back.
Sexy results. They definitely have a sense of humour.
I watched that episode today of The Simpsons.
My worst song, it's not a stinker at all, is My Love Is Shared. I think it's just the least characterful. Like, but yeah, Dead Womb, biggest banger, 13 minutes of fun. Heads up.
All right, very good. Very good. So I'm next.
It is very good.
That's how the process goes, yes.
All right, so my number 4 is Physical World, second record from 2014. They were on a hiatus for over 10 years, or for 10 years. They come back. Or no, less than 10 years, but this record came out 10 years after the first record came out. Dave Sardi, like you mentioned, Skip, produced this record. Has worked with a bunch of other people like Nine Inch Nails, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Oasis, things like that, people like that. And, man, you could hear Nine Inch Nails, Queens of the Stone Age, all over this record. I think the album is solid. I think it's really good. I wouldn't get this on vinyl. I think it's a good record. It's really just not as chaotic and quirky as the first one is, because, like Jeff was saying too in the doc, and watching the doc today too, they were rehearsing for the first time. They never rehearsed on the first record for those shows. They wanted to sound good. I mean, Sebastian took singing lessons and all this, so like they tried really hard to put out a good product, a good record. And honestly, I think the songs are really well written. They're rad songs, but I like the charm and the quirkiness and the craziness of the first record, and that's why I put Physical World as low as it is. Still good, not vinyl worthy, because do I really need that much DFA? I don't think so. Banger, Gemini. It is a banger. It did make my top 10, but we'll get into that later. Stinker,
top 10.
White as Red, because it's the slower jam. It's boring, and it's just not what I want from this band. I just really don't care about the song at all. And as Jeff said, it's a little bit racist. I don't know why. But anyway, so that's my number 4, Physical World. What do you got for number 3? Go.
That's when my especially Kaylee gets mad whenever she says the word white or black in any. Oh, I want that black shirt. I said, don't. That's racist. Don't say that.
Black shirt. Black shirt.
Says, what? So stop always saying that.
You're just annoying. That's what it comes down
just
to.
Annoying
You're
to everybody.
Annoying. Yeah.
Absolutely. So good. Number 3. Outrage Is Now, their third record from 2017.
Okay.
This record did a couple things really, really well. It got back to what made them unique, right? The quirky, wild, noisy shit. But also like fine-tuned the indie rock sound, because that's just what they are now. Half of this band became more electronic when they broke up, and then half of this band wanted to just be like indie rock. So that's not going to escape them when they come back together. And this is the best of it. Like on Physical, they were 2 Imagine Dragons. But now they're indie rock. Like, their identity matches the DFA sound. Like the song Caught Up. That's a perfect example of early DFA mixed with the new DFA indie rock. It's a perfect fucking song. It's amazing. So I think they got better in a lot of instances over Physical World. So this is probably like peak. This is the best record outside of their debut. That's it. This might be vinyl worthy for me. I don't know. I'd probably have to go back to it again before I buy it. Or if it walked through my shop, then obviously I would take it home.
Of course.
But yeah, banger, Holy Books. Again, I like these closers. I like the pacing in this one.
That is a good song. That's a really good song.
Fucking wild. It slows down for the chorus, but the good shit's in that fucking middle part, man. They throw these little curveballs and just slow everything down and just like throw it down to a crawl for their enders, and they're just good. They're just fun.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun.
They are fun.
They're fun. I don't have a stinker. I don't give a fuck.
Good. That's fine. Good. So what do you got, Skip? What's your number 3?
Number 3, it is likewise. We're quite similar. It is Outrageous Now.
Outrage.
You got this on vinyl. Look at that. Look at
First
you.
He likes Is for Lovers a lot.
Which
That's
is
wild.
High of an outrage.
That's
is
wild.
So Outrage, I mean, yeah, I kind of wish this, as I said, alluded to on the Physical World chat, I kind of wish this had been the second record. Like, it's just got a lot more character, it's a lot more interesting, and it's like, where do we write DFA in the 21st century? You know, 2004 we were this, and I kind of feel Physical World is like trying to write You're a Woman, I'm Machine songs with a producer, whilst this is like, oh, where have we gone now? There's a lot more hip hop in there. There's a lot of kind of indie rock. There's a lot of sort of, you know, all different like amalgamations. They're not just. It's a bit like the White Stripes. You know, let's face it. It's a drummer and a bass player who plays synth.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're in
Black
a box.
keys.
Yeah. How do we push the box out?
Except for the guitar.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah.
And they do it a lot more on this record. You know, they're not afraid of it. It's at 36 minutes. It's the longest record. It's fucking basically prog.
Which is crazy.
Chill out. You know, come on. Can we chill
It's
this out a little bit?
It's a long
make this a
record.
firm 20. I think it's great. Honorable mentions, Moonlight. That breakdown is the most like until the latest record, which you guys hate. But that breakdown is so electronic. It's like, and Seb's doing his best Marilyn Manson impression. It's really like Moonlight's it's a great tune, man. He's in the vocal fry. Nomad, they do great openers, man. Like I know Turn It Out is high on your guys' lists. Like Nomad is so Sabbath, coming off the end of the Physical World, which has this like Sabbathy do 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 do, and then dum dum dum. Like it's you know it's got that kind of that Bill Ward kind of gallop. Like it's great. Like there's a lot of stoner rock on this record mixed with that kind of hip hop influence, and I think that's the amalgamation. That's the reinvention of DFA. I think it's great. Holy Books again, and Never Forever. That carries that stoner rock Queens of the Stone Age sound through it, like better than Royal Blood, who are kind of the pretenders. Of like, I play bass and wear drums too. Like
this band is so much better than Royal Blood.
Boring. Like yeah.
So
I'm sorry. Like Royal Blood basically sucked DFA's dick and took it to the charts. And they're just so really like the reason Dave Grohl endorses Royal Blood is because
he's a cuck.
He's boring. I like to fuck
fucking boring.
girls
They're all
and have
boring.
kids outside my marriage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, the new Foo Fighters record, it's not that bad.
Bad.
Fuck up.
No, it's really not as bad. It's really not as bad as you'd think.
Weirdly, the new single came on the radio today, and me and Lindsay were like, "Is he just quoting Peep Show?" There's a bit where it's like, "Oh yeah, but no, but yeah," and it's like, you just anyway. I'm going back to to Outrageous Now. I am outraged now. It kind of pushed the envelope. My biggest banger is Freeze Me, which is weirdly their most streamed song on Spotify. And you know what? It's everything you want. It has that weird techno house. Do 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 do. That's got that piano sound that is very techno. Do 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 do. And then and it's got the really weird video. And Sebastian,
with the buff people.
With the buff people. And I'm not even. I can't do it. Like Sebastian absolutely commits that ridiculous.
You should try that.
Like he can't do it live. I've seen him. Like even he's like, nah. Like I pull it. Like absolutely ridiculous vocal. Like it's and like it's all about sex.
See,
and
you know what? It sounds like Muse. You sound like Matt Bellamy.
No, because Muse aren't sexy, whilst DFA are quite sexy.
Well,
like
debatable.
DFA cut loose, man, and DFA like take the piss out of themselves, and Muse do not, and that's the difference. And like,
well, I'm not talking about how self-aware they are. I'm talking about the music.
Well, because if you're naturally self-aware, it comes through the music, and
Oh,
also
no.
Freeze Me has
Not all the time.
a great. Jeff and I love the chukka chukkas, and there's a great.
Love. I got so many chicken notes.
Chicka, it's like chicka, like so it's like he's at this point he's stopped playing the Rick. He's got the Dan Armstrong. They're very mid punchy. Chicka. It's a great chicka. I love a chicka. So it's just a more confident record than the Physical World. There's a lot more. It's more of a mixing part. It's not perfected yet, but it's going right. We were a band 15 years ago. How do we now be a band? We don't need to write in the box of Your Woman, I'm a Machine. We can be a band and write outside it. Let's do that. Caught Up, like that kind of slow jam, Never Swim Alone, lots of synth. We don't need to make the bass the main thing. It's just a lot more confident. So yeah, Outrageous now. There it is.
Perfect. But I still stand by the Muse comparison because, yeah, this band sounds a lot like. I mean, Matt not the band, but the way he sings on this record and a lot of their songs is very Matt Bellamy. I'm just saying. I don't make the rules.
You just think any drony indie rock is going to be like fucking Muse?
It's not a slight or I'm not talking shit on
like
DFA
Muse.
because
Like
I like Muse. I like a lot of Muse. Not a lot actually.
So
I like
you're
a good
saying
amount of Muse.
a band where everyone goes, the guitar player is so individual and
I
unique.
know.
Sounds like a band without a guitar player. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm talking about the vocals. I'm not just talking about musically. I'm talking about the vocals mostly.
Okay, so a band that is famous for its guitar player sounds like a band without a guitar player. That's interesting.
You're just trying to. You're trying to defend.
I don't make
your
the rules.
Muse love.
Would
No
you
one
like a
likes
straw
Muse.
to clutch
I'm not-
that,
I'm
Tyler?
not-
Would you
no,
like?
no,
I
I'm
can
not
hand
defending-
you
Muse
a
is like
straw.
Deftones. Muse is
I'm
like
not-
like the
no,
Deftones.
I'm
Like,
not-
get into better. There are
you guys-
better
you guys
bands
are
that exist
misunderstanding
outside
And
of
the
this.
You guys are
Deftones sound like
misunderstanding
Radiohead. Yeah. Are we?
You're misunderstanding here.
Okay.
I'm not defending how much I like Muse in some aspects. I'm really just saying that I think Skip is too critical on Muse, way too critical of Matt Bellamy. And when his favorite band,
This is a
DFA
bottle of wine because Tyler is whining. A bottle of wine because
Did he
Tyler
cheese
is
with his wine?
whining.
I'm not whining. You're the ones that are whining. I'm just bringing up
You guys
a
have
fact.
a ambulance you can call them?
Oy
Get 'em some
vey.
French cries?
Oy vey. All right.
It's a
So my
Bellamy
number three-
felony.
Ah, you Deftones.
My number 3.
Saturday Night Wrist by the Deftones.
Dude, our British accents are just so terrible.
Jolly good. Carry on.
They're spot on.
Even Skip's British accent is bad.
I actually live in Venezuela. Donald Trump kidnapped me and put me in jail.
Don't say that. We'll come get you.
He will. Yeah.
We'll come get
He's
you.
right here. Me and Big D.
We'll come get you.
He's asleep right now.
I think I would Donald Trump. I think I would Donald Trump.
It's an
I don't
important
give a
meeting.
fuck. All right. So my number three is Heads Up, their first EP, 2002. This is really what.
Dude, if you put Outrage at number 1, you're gonna fucking die.
Well, we'll see.
I don't care.
So yeah, this EP, it's cool. It's lo-fi, like you said. It's more raw sounding, but it's essentially the songs. From
I
the
like
first
punk
record.
records.
This is a good. Yeah, it's good. I like this. I like this.
So Pull Out is your favourite Death Mob song, yeah? Because it's 1 minute
It's
4
what?
seconds. Nothing.
Probably going to be.
Oh, my banger? No, my banger is Dead
Man.
Wounds, the first track. No, for sure it's Dead Wounds. It's by far the best song on here.
Oh, Dead Worms is so great.
It's so good. It's so fucking good. But yeah, I think this is just a more raw version of the first record, and that's fine. This is their first output. They've only been a band for less than a year, I believe, at this point.
The
'cause-
first album's very overproduced. Very overproduced.
well, I wouldn't say that, but I know you're being sarcastic. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. God damn it, Skip. God
Good,
damn
move
it,
on,
Skip.
'cause fucking, you don't even like this band anyway, so who even cares?
But I do also like how you mentioned, Skip, the electronics part, the electronic part in Do It. I think it's quirky. I think it's fun. I think it's charming. You know, for a band that are just as young as they are, doing something kind of silly like that, it just gives the EP a lot of character. I would get this on vinyl from here on out. I get this stuff on vinyl. So I like Heads Up. I think it's a killer EP. So yeah, there's not really not much more to talk about it. I don't care. I have no stinker. So what do you got for number 2, Jeff? Go.
What was your banger again? You said
Dead Wounds. Dead Wounds.
Oh, yeah. Dead Wounds. Gotcha.
Open.
And Head Up by the Deftones.
That's a good song.
My number 2 is Head Up by the Deftones. Their EP, 2002.
Heads Up, but that's okay.
Heads Up, 7 Up. The killer EP. This is a great intro to the band. A couple years before the record comes out, same template as Machine, so we're not gonna get like too much difference here between this and their debut. But dude, the amount of like punk and aggression in this EP should have like frightened people in the early 2000s. Like we're talking just like Nitro and Fat Wreckers just taking over Warped Tour, and there are so many bands that have just really catchy guitar lines in the front, right? And like Pennywise and Fletcher, and we talk about like Dexter, and all of these guys are just taking over. And then if you didn't know, but you heard this record, and you think like, damn, this guy's a really good guitarist. Like these are fucking really catchy guitar lines, right? Like this is what you would just think. This is the natural thing that would come to your mind. Like fucking, hey, I like this band because their guitarist is really, really cool. He's like Jack White and stuff, and it's really riff heavy, and everything's in the front, and you can hear it. And it's just, I didn't get into them until later on, but we'll do the origin story later. But it would have just been fucking wild to be like, oh, dude, this band DFA's playing Warped Tour. I don't know if they ever played Warped Tour. I don't think they played Warped Tour. But like, oh, they're playing. Let's go check it out because like I like those guitar parts. And then you just like, what the fuck? What? How did that happen? Right? That's just that to me. That's mind blowing. And putting myself in that time period. That's rad. But obviously the quality of the EP isn't the best. The cymbals come in hard, man. They are fucking loud. But I think that just adds to the EP aesthetic. It's fine. Whatever. I like this. This is cool. I'll buy it in the vinyls. Losing Friends, that's my banger. Fucking wild, dude. And then like I like when songs do things. I like when they do things, not just be a song. I like when they do things because it calms down in the chorus. Because it's so stupid. Because the song calms down in that chorus, then we get that big heavy riff, and get the tail end that big riff he drops in the notes, and it kind of like I don't know, whatever. Peters off, whatever. I'm over it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just cool.
All right, Skip.
That's all I got. It's just cool because in that riff, dude, he's hitting that main riff, and at the end of the riff, he drops it down the notes, right? Like drops the octave, drops it off. He's like, I'm fucking done playing this riff. I'm out.
That's
like,
my
cool.
my second B. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, my Heads Up's great.
Very good. So what do you got for number 2? Second favorite album, Skip.
Y'all guys.
This one on vinyl too. There we go.
There it is. This is a.
The hell is that?
This is also.
Is that for lovers?
Oh. Yeah.
It's for lovers.
Fuck
this is
off.
a solid gold pressing.
That looks like it's ripped. Like the front of the jacket's ripped. Oh, that's her dress. Never mind.
Oh,
It looks like somebody grabbed it and like ripped that part off of it.
It's a Polaroid. It's a Polaroid of Jess's parents.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool.
Yeah. So they superimposed the band logo onto the vinyl. So if you look on the front, they're listening to a record, and the elephant. So the elephant is on every album, but it's it's like they've clip arted it. You know, they've photoshopped it onto the. Yeah.
Nice.
So it is for lovers. So self-produced by the band, and I get why you don't like it. I love the production. It's so mids heavy. It's really, they've produced it like an electronica record. That's what they've done.
I mean,
it's all
you would love the radio here in America. You would just love listening to the radio here in America.
the way it's like compressed.
you would love it, and you love Imagine Dragons clearly. So.
Oh, fuck off.
There you go.
I remember I had a conversation with Sebastian about this because we'll probably touch upon it again, but
Get him on the phone. Get him on the phone.
I mean, I'll call him. They are very receptive on social media. Like, we've talked about this off pod, but like they are. When I say an independent band, they are fully like he runs their Instagram. Like
That's
Seb's
sick.
cool. He's very chatty. He's kosher, man. Like you talk to him, he will.
He
answer.
seems very serious, like in the documentary at least. I'm basing my whole view on them based off the documentary, and he seems like
I think he's serious,
really serious.
When they got back together, like he wanted to get back together, and I think
yes,
that
I think
broken friendship
at
made him a
that
little more
time
serious
he was
about it.
very like I want the band, but like for instance, literally this week, I mean, it's weird to say we originally posted this pod for the 20th anniversary of You're a Woman. This week, they're suddenly back in the studio. And I literally messaged, I saw the story and was like, oh, it's great you're back in the studio. And he went, sir, this is a public restroom. That is his response. And I was like, well, tiles, great acoustics. And he thumbs up it. You know, it's that, like, so he does not take it seriously. But it's for lovers. Mate, the first 3 tracks, mate, it's a bam, bam, bam. Like, it's really heavy. It's heavy on the mids. The drums sound, like, really dry, really electronic. Like, they're almost clippy.
Yeah.
Like, I get why people...
Yeah.
Bless you. Are we good?
He's good. He does 2 and then he's done.
Do you want a Puritan? Would you like some...
Nah, that's it. I'm good.
I get one. No, I get
He
why
only
people
does
don't
2
like
and
it.
then he's done. That's it.
2 and fro, cool. I get why people don't like it, like, but like this is a band who's like, where are DFA in the 21st century? Where are DFA in 2021? Like, we can't be You're a Woman, I'm a She. We can't be that analog. We've got like obviously the Mastercraft influence is there, Jesse Solar stuff's there. So yeah, indie electronica. Let's smash it together. Like, come on, 1+1, Modern Guy, and Free Animal. It's so mids heavy, like it's so like it's really heavy. Like the bass does sound like a guitar, like crazy. Like it's just so fuzzed out and like compressed and digital, but in a deliberate way. The drums are so dry. It's like it's really intense. Like it's overproduced, but in a really indie way. Like it's like almost kind of taking the piss out of itself. I love it. Like that's how modern rock records should sound to compete with electronic music. Like because that's the only way you're going to compete production wise. Don't do the loudness war. Don't do the Metallica thing. Like where are you boosting? Where
but once again, I don't think you've listened to a lot of like popular music. At least I mean I guess maybe it's different in Britain.
I hate music.
but like modern like popular music on like the rock stations. At least here in California. The rock stations here play music that sounds so similar to this, and that's all I hear is Imagine Dragons kind of stuff. And
Fair.
I can't even think of other bands like right
no,
now.
To me,
but it
this was
sounds like American rock radio, and I think it's just so bland.
No, I think it's quite for me. Like listen to like it does sound quite extreme. So maybe it is just like frequencies and stuff. But for me, my biggest banger, 1+1, it throws right back to the debut. It's kind of an update of Romantic Rights. It's dancey, it's punchy. The drums have that electronic sound. I love the fact that, like, okay, where are we going to go? We can't keep doing record after record of bass, drums, bit of synth. So that's why you have something like Glass Homes, which is pure electronica. You have Love Letters, which is like, you know, a little bit Radiohead almost, a little bit of auto-tune, but like there's an acoustic version that Sebastian put out that is really Radiohead. You actually listen to the chord progressions, it's way more interesting than you think. Yes, the first half is really like aggressive and strong, and I think the second half, I mean, even though it's their shortest record, it's like 30 minutes, it feels a little bit draggy. It shows the future of DFA. To me, it's their most confident record. It's completely self-produced. This, I think, the sound that they always had in their heads, I think they've always not necessarily compromised, but they've never been able to achieve it. Like, and if you listen to the XX 20th anniversary versions of the You're a Woman songs, it's closer to this sound than anything else. I think this is the sound they want. Like, this to me is like, yes, DFA can keep going, keep expanding that box. They're exciting. They've got things going on. They can keep pushing forward. Worst song, I guess if I had to pick one, would be Mean Streets. I really like the aneurysm thing it does, where it's like it comes off the back of a ballad and it starts off ballady and then it goes. Actually, now I'm going.
It's a cool jam, dude.
Yeah, it's a cool jam.
That's my banger.
Fair enough. It's quite short. It doesn't really like the whole point is it goes really heavy and then it's done. Whilst the other songs I think have a little bit more time because it's, you know, there's only like 8 songs really if you count New York, Paraleak 1 and 2 as one song, 30 minutes in and out. I just think it's really exciting. I just think it's an exciting record. It's self-produced. It's futuristic. It kind of builds on the stoner rock hip hop aspects of Outrageous Now and goes, we're doing it by ourselves. Where are we going to go? The next record's coming out. Maybe this one will drop in my rankings, but for now, this says to me the future is bright. So there it is. Number 2 is For Lovers.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. So my number 2 is the album of the week. You're a Woman.
Oh,
I'm a Machine.
dude.
No.
I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules.
No, he's joking.
So we're not
He's
going to break
joshing.
we're not going to break down this record right now, but that's going to be on the main episode. So go listen to that. So don't bitch and complain to us right now. So what do you
That's
got,
an OG
Jeff, for your number
Canadian
1?
pressing, by the way.
It's the album of the week. That's stupid. That's
The
that is
album of the week
stupid.
doesn't have to be the best record. Look what we did
Yes,
last
it
week,
does.
Jeff. Look what we did last week. Both of our number
What
ones
we did
was not
last
the album of the
week?
week. We haven't told Skip what we're doing yet, so should we?
My last one was Quan's.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
yeah,
spoil
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
know because this is going to come out
we won't
after.
spoil it.
Yeah.
But last
We'll wait
week,
till after. When we get
Yeah.
toast here, we'll probably spoil it later.
yeah, we probably will.
Yeah, tell it off camera.
It'll
I'll
be
get cost.
But
available.
that's
in
different.
like
That
2
band,
days.
like most of their first 3 records, sound almost identical, except for a little tiny piece. Like this is a band that like nothing sounds like their fucking first. You're wrong. You're
Okay.
wrong a lot.
No,
but
I'm-
you're this one.
I'm
You're
definitely
wrong.
not wrong
So
here.
you've done Linkin Park.
So anyway, Jeff, what do you got for number 1? Go.
The album of the fucking week. Duh. He fall
And
down. Hit your stupid head.
obviously, Skip's number 1 is the album of the week. So my number
Yeah,
1,
'cause he's not stupid.
and you have the Canadian pressing, right?
This
OG
is a
right there?
literally 2004 OG Canadian pressing. So I got this off eBay. So it has now been repressed. So there's been 2 repressings. There was the Record Store Day one a few years ago, and then the band bought back the rights, I think, because that's when they started re-recording it, which never finished. Was a really, I mean, I wish that project had finished when they were re-recording it because those versions are so cool. But this is OG Canadian white
Ooh,
vinyl.
on white.
Unclear. They only made 200 of those.
Yeah. £30 on eBay 10 years
I looked it
ago.
up.
I don't want to
I
know how
wanted
much
it.
they go for now.
Yeah, 10 years ago, nobody wanted vinyl. So
It's well over $100 now.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bet.
I have
well,
the
'cause- yeah, so this is when they I think I got it because it just been repressed. So it was like, oh, it's losing value because you can get them. It still has the original insert.
sick,
Nice.
1 page,
very sick.
Canadian, before they got repressed on a major label. So yeah, I don't want to know. It's one of the precious ones that will never get sold. Album of the week.
That's what I have. They did every so often they'll do Rocktober things in October, and they did it 2025 last year. So I picked up the repress from last year.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
what I have.
And we'll
And
get-
It's a
we'll
perfect
get
length
more
for
into it.
vinyl.
We'll get
Yeah.
more into it on the main episode, but yeah, my number 1 for me, Outrage is now. This is Eric Valentine produced this one. He's done Third Eye Blind, Queens of the Stone Age, Good Charlotte, Taking Back Sunday,
Great
shit ton of
producer.
other bands. Like he's a fantastic producer, and he's a very sought after producer as well. He did the Louder Now record from Taking Back Sunday, that perfect record. So, but this one,
fucking hell.
this record, Outrageous Now. I think this is a great record. I think they've ditched a lot of the chaos that was the first record, and that's fine. And I think the direction that they went was very good. The songs are a little bit slower. I hear Queens of the Stone Age all over here. I hear a shit ton of Muse. Like I said, the song "Freeze Me," it's straight up vocally, it's a Muse song. Even Muse have a song called "Freeze Me." I believe it's called "Freeze Me." That came out before this, by the way. So
They
yeah,
also have a
it's
song
just
that rip
all
off
over
the
this.
beautiful people, the will of the people,
And,
the will of the people.
Well, I'm speaking
Yeah,
more of
never
the
heard that
vocals
before.
again, but not the music.
Again,
but the vocals.
But again, the will of the people. I mean, Marilyn Manson is not original, but like Jesus
I'm not- yeah.
Christ, Matt Bellamy.
But I like, but they're also on this record. There are elements of the punk and all that, but there's also more of like a metal approach to some of these songs, bigger, heftier riffs and all that. I think the production is fantastic because I think Eric Valentine is a fantastic producer, and I think the songs are more nuanced. It's not blown out like the first record is, which is like my biggest beef with the first record, which we'll get into, but yeah, I just think this is a well balanced, nuanced record. There's a lot of different stuff going on here. I did have one stinker though, and it's Statues, because it's boring and it drones on and on and on. But the banger, Freeze Me, I think that's just I think it's a
Can't
beyond
fuck
banger.
with it, can you?
No, you can't fuck with that song. It's so goddamn good. I think it's by far their best song. Like
It's their most
I
nothing
think it's
song
their
on
most streamed
Spotify,
song,
which is
too, on
crazy,
Spotify.
because
It's
it's
the most
like
popular, yeah.
it's like their least selling
so
record and their most streamed song. It's mad.
Yeah.
That's
They have
weird.
all the records.
That's so weird.
And it's like by
But,
like 2 million more than anything else. It's mad.
So yeah, I would get this on vinyl. I haven't looked into it. I haven't looked into buying it at all. But I mean, I would pick it up like if I saw it in the wild, like a White Rabbit, or if I was out in Arizona. No, I'd pay more than $5 for this one.
I don't think they're expensive. I think
I
they're
doubt
limited
it.
presses, but I don't think they're pricey.
I'm sure that even the first record's not very pricey. Like, especially if it was just repressed in October.
I paid $30 for it, and like, okay, like the jacket's a bit battered, but that is literally just one of 200. Like, okay, it's a few years ago, but it's been repressed so many times, people don't really care.
Exactly.
Like,
and I don't mind getting a repress of these records.
OG copy of Outrage, you can get it for $50.
Oh, see, that's nothing. Meaning you can get a repress for probably $20 or $25.
It only came out in 2017.
Oh shit! No way, no repress.
Yeah.
So only an OG. Look at that.
Only an OG.
All right, cool. So Outrage is my number one, my favorite record from DFA. So let's real quick, let's hop into our top 10 favorite songs from DFA.
Oh yeah.
And we'll start with Jeff. We'll just run through it real quick. What do you got for number 10? 10 to 1, Jeff. Go.
This was kind of hard. I put a couple songs in here that I want to get everything represented a little bit. But Right On Frankenstein from The Physical World, Mean Streets is for Lovers, You're a Woman from You're a Woman, Holy Books from Outrage, and then Black History Month, Little Girl from Woman, Physical World, Going Steady, Losing Friends, and my favorite for sure, Turned It Out.
Turned it out. I know.
Fucking banger.
Good.
Amazing. My top 10. A little bit different. I've seen both your guys. There's a lot of similarities actually. So number 10 is Dead
I only
Womb.
have like 4 records, so.
Yeah, exactly. It's like literally.
And one of them is bad.
Don't
one of them is
16
bad.
minutes.
And one of them is
get
bad.
feisty.
Yeah, Physical World is, well, it's not bad, it's just at least good. So, number 10 is Dead Womb. Number 9 is I'm a Modern Guy. Number 8 is You're a Woman, I'm a Machine. Number 7 is I'm a Free Animal. Number 6 is Nomad, Black Sabbath. To fuck. Number 5 is Blood on Our Hands, which I actually have as a picture 7-inch.
Nice.
I'll try and dig it out before the main episode. Number 4 is 1+1. Number 3 is Freeze Me. See what I did there? Number 2 is Little Girl, and number 1 is the most iconic pick scrape of all time. It is Romantic Rights.
There you go. Very nice. So my
Bit
number
of a giveaway for my rankings.
So my number 10 is Cold War from You're a Woman. Number 9 is Go Home Get Down from You're a Woman. Number 8, Cheap Talk from Physical World. Number 7 is Blood on Our Hands from You're a Woman. Number 6, Dead Womb from Heads Up EP. Number 5, Nomad from Outrage Is Now. Number 4, Gemini from The Physical World. Number 3, Moonlight from Outrage. Number 2, Turn It Out from the album of the week, You're a Woman. And my number 1, like I said earlier, Freeze Me from Outrage. It's great. It's killer, man. Killer song.
It's good.
So that's all we have for our top 10. That's really all we have for this episode. So stay tuned for the main one. We're getting into DFAs. You're a Woman, I'm a Machine. Skip is going to be joining us for that one as well. So go check it out.
Jeff's
Thank
a
you all for
woman.
listening.
Tyler's a machine.
It's true. Thank you all for listening. And go follow us and go tell all your friends. And that's it. That's all.